Greetings and welcome to the Fan Perspective. I am your host Nathan Island. This is the final edition of WNBA Weekly for the 2015 regular season, and I'm actually not going to talk about anything right now. Basically, to make a long story short, everything is clinched. Everything is set in stone for the playoffs except for the dates and times. The matchups are all decided. The Lynx and Liberty clinched their number 1 seeds. Mystics clinched that 4th seed. Finally getting that playoff berth. Tulsa clinched the 3rd seed. Like, everything's basically just completely set in stone right now. So, so we're just gonna wait until the dates and times are announced, and as soon as they are, I'm going to start doing my WNBA coverage, which will be a slightly different format. But if you're new to the channel, don't worry. It's actually better because it's just like 2-minute videos covering each specific matchup. And so yeah, and for this week there are a ton of games being played, so if you get the chance, check them out. As always, check your local listings, or you can see every single one of these games on WNBA Live Access. You have 5 games being played on Friday, 5 games being played on Sunday, and on Sunday the last 2 games, one of them at 5 o'clock and one of them at 9 o'clock. The Eastern Standard Time, of course. Be sure to adjust for your time zone. And so those 2 games are both going to be on NBA TV. Be sure to check them all out. Just if you're home, if you get a chance to watch it, or if you're on the go and you've got the app on your phone or whatever, then just be sure to check them out if you can. Be sure to keep supporting these women. Like the final game of the season, Stars at Storm at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on NBA TV. Both of these teams, they've been eliminated from the playoffs. They're both going to be in the lottery. They're at the bottom of the league. There's really nothing to fight for, but I still plan on watching that because, as far as I know, I'm not working Sunday, and so I'm just going to be there to support my team and just to watch a great contest. So why not? It's the last game of the regular season, and so that's it for this show for right now. I want to thank all of you for your support, for those of you who have watched all of these videos, those of you who have liked, and those of you who have left comments. Thank you for your support, especially all the new subscribers who are here, welcome. And also, big thank you to Alan James. You might have seen his name floating around in the comment section on some of these videos, because he felt the need to just go through and click dislike on every single one of these videos. And every now and then he'll leave a lot of comments about how much he hates stupid female trash and how it's ruining sports because sports are a man's thing and stuff, all that bullshit. And so big thank you to Alan James for being a reminder of why I'm doing this. Because there are still idiots like you out in the world. And I think it's just completely ridiculous that people should be judged for something completely beyond their control, like whether or not they were born with a penis. The fact that I was born with a penis does not automatically make me better than everyone who was born without one. There are plenty of women in this world who are taller than me, smarter than me, faster than me, stronger than me. No one should ever be judged because, you weren't born with a dick? That means you're nothing. You're shit. Go back home. Go make me a sandwich. That's all just total crap. I believe everyone should always be treated equally, which is why I will always continue to support this league in any way that I can. So, even though this is the last episode of WNBA Weekly, there are still things to look forward to on the channel. I will be back for the 2016 season, and before that, of course, playoff coverage, and after the draft lottery, and after the finals and stuff, I will do my off-season power rankings, which is just based completely off of what happened this season, and maybe if we know for a fact that these players are either retiring or they've just made it public that they do not want to play for this team next year, or things like that, or if any coaches happen to be let go, then I'll go ahead and then I'll tell you, based on all of this specific stuff, this is where I think everyone will finish next season. And then for the off season, I will basically be dead. If there's any big news, I will of course cover it. I am skipping the NFL season this year. I might cover the NBA season. I don't know. We'll see what things look like in a couple of months. But for now, I'm saying no. just because it's a long season and I don't know that I can actually fully dedicate myself to that at this point. So for right now, as soon as I do off-season power rankings, that I cannot guarantee a video on this channel until 2016, where sometime before the draft I will do an off-season recap where I just gather some of the biggest off-season news from the WNBA, players who maybe got injured playing overseas and they're going to have to miss big chunks of time, any coaching changes, any surprise retirements, things like that might have popped up. And then after the draft, before the regular season starts, I will do my preseason power rankings again. And then, of course, the week before the season starts, I will begin WNBA Weekly for the 2016 season. And hopefully by then I will have gotten myself a new laptop and I will be capable of editing these videos. So look forward to that. And also, since B Stu is going to be here in 2016, I also want to tell you that I'm trying to watch more college basketball. Like, I still don't watch college men's basketball, but I've been watching women's college basketball for the past 2 seasons. I've been trying to learn more about it and get used to some of these schools, the coaches, the players. I can't guarantee that it'll ever happen, but I am constantly looking for ways to expand this channel, new shows, additional hosts, better cameras, editing stuff. But like, this is really just a passion project by a guy who lives in a 1-room apartment. So like, I can't guarantee anything, but if there are ways that I can sustainably expand the show, then those are things that I'm actively looking for, ways to just make the channel more marketable in general to everybody. Not that I expect to make money off of that. That's not the specific reason I'm doing this. It's just, trying to make it grow, reach a wider audience, have more subscribers, more interaction with the subscribers and stuff like that. Just finding ways to expand the brand, And so, I can't guarantee anything will change, but in the next 5 years there may be no new shows, no new hosts. The only thing that I can guarantee is that eventually I will start editing again, and for right now, the only thing I can tell you is that this is the fan perspective, and I am your host, Nathan Nile, and I look forward to seeing you again next WNBA season. Have a good week.